everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Vira's Wellness Podcast. Today, we have Sunny Nagpal with us. Sunny Nagpal is an educator, mentor, parenting coach, NLP master practitioner, and genetic brain design coach. He is the founder of Kindle Life, where he helps kids and teens discover their inborn nature to nurture themselves into happy and joyful learners and leaders. He has worked extensively with Dr. Kiran Bedi at her NGO. He has been a volunteer since his school days of Chinmaya Mission, which has a worldwide spiritual organization presence. He is an author of 4 books and has personally interviewed 300 plus dignified personalities and made over 1,000 videos on happiness. He is an active content creator and a great human being. Knowing him personally is deeply enriching. Thank you so much, Sunny, for coming today to my podcast. Very warm welcome. And
Thank you
we're
so
so,
much.
so obliged and honored to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
You treat everyone like a VIP, king of kings,
No, but
and we
then you
really
have an
feel like it.
extensive background, and I really needed to, spell it out because the viewers need to know. And you are yourself an active content creator, so I'm sure you have a large following, and your viewers know about you. So, Sunny,
I'm happy to be here.
Sunny, 1,000 plus videos on happiness. So, what is, the thing behind it? What is your mindset around, happiness, and why so much content on happiness?
It was COVID, and everybody was upset with lockdown and the challenges that COVID brought. So yes, so I just wanted to spread happiness, and I said my first video was like this: if COVID can be viral, if COVID can spread, why not positivity and happiness? So that's how I started. And then I started bringing a candle and we'll sit in the dark and then suddenly switch on a light and say, yes, you can be the light of happiness. So all these crazy things, kitchen items like washing powder.
Yesterday, I saw potato and leadership.
Yeah, yeah. So I love metaphors. Everybody was talking and making videos. I wanted to be different. So I came up with objects, cut down your limiting beliefs. Sauce is love from me too. And I am the biryani, the self love, the self validation. So I make my own biryani. I eat my own samosa. Sauce is definitely a bonus. We all are human beings. We need love. But remember to love yourself. Make your own biryani. Make your own samosa and pizza.
Sunny, how do you manage to smile all the time? Please tell me the secret behind this smiling
Very
face
easy.
all the time.
Very easy and simple. It started in school days. I come from a school which is spiritual. It's called Chinmaya Vidyalaya. They have 100 schools. And the school motto is keep smiling. And the founder, Swami Chinmayanand, he said in one of his photographs, his autograph said, keep smiling for me. It always touched my heart. And all spiritual gurus, they say, be happy in the ocean of happiness, in the ocean of bliss. Don't go thirsty. So that always inspires me to celebrate life. And if you really love God, higher power, universe, you can't be cursing and complaining and criticizing His will. So that connects to me very much. And one more saint has said beautifully, look happy, be happy. So look happy, smiling on the face, be happy, smiling in the heart.
Superb. Great. And you work a lot with kids and teens, Sunny. So, what is your experience with working with children? And what made you think that, you should be working with children? And what is it that are you actually passing on to them? That we would really like to know that.
Simple. If I come and train you, you will have thousand reasons. Sunny, why this will not work? Adults usually use their brain more, and little ones are readily available. Come teach me. And I always say, I love children, children love me. Now, there's a beautiful reason behind this. My brain design is very good with kids only. So it is called the frontal lobe, right frontal, which is good with equals and juniors. Nice, goody goody, caring, lot of fun, no conflict, creative. So that is my brain design. That is my human innate talent. That is my inborn talent. So I started working with kids. Now, if I have to tell you some concepts on happiness or neuro linguistic programming, so as we grow adults and elderly, we keep repeating our old patterns. So you may gain wisdom, talk wonderful lines and quotes. Same thing if your daughter or son does. Who will get more claps? Who will get more benefit? Who will reap fruits forever? The children, of course. And they will not get shaken up with life little pinpricks. So I love to give all that I'm blessed with to kids more than the moms and the dads and the granddads. Yeah.
Great. So tell us about your work with genetic brain design. That is something which is very new, and it was something for me, it was for the first time. So I would really like to know about that, and I'm sure the viewers will also like to know about it.
Yes, that is all about what you love and what you're great at. So passion marries potential. Then when you add purpose, you get peace, prosperity, and pesa. Pounds.
We all need that, right?
Yes. And see, genetic brain design coaching is all about finding what you are amazing at, finding what comes to you naturally. Like Oprah Winfrey says, what makes you come alive? Flow state says, when you forget time and space, when you lose yourself. A lot of times it has happened in your favorite exam. You would have forgotten, oh, I'm sitting in amidst students. So that is the secret. So one is finding what you're great at. One is finding meaning, finding fulfillment. Because Tony Robbins says there's no greater disaster than having all the success and the money and no fulfillment, being empty. So this is what we do, what we are born for. Why are we born? How will we attain that fulfillment? That secret formula we have. And we do that in our basic programs, advanced programs. So that is very close to my heart. And same thing, I'll go back to children now. Imagine the world would be a beautiful place if I pass this to children.
Yes.
Because adults are anyways in the wrong jobs, peer pressure, parents' pressure, and all kinds of pressure, dikhawa, desires, greed. So let us prepare children so that they have amazing future. And
Right,
we are unique. We tell you how you are unique.
right.
General parenting books may not help you, but a book which suits you, a book which suits your brain design. How much ever I may say, your child is water, loving. What if you are fire? You will handle him according to your brain design. So all this happens when the child is in mother's womb and the brain development happens and the coding happens, not the AI, not the latest engineering or other EI or AI. It is about your brain codes, your meta programs. What is important to you? What matters to you? Everything is coded. He may say leaders are nurtured, but leaders are born also. Confidence can be learned, it is a muscle. But all the great personalities you see on top, they are all born with it. What they're doing effortlessly. See, all of us go to Harvard and learn marketing, but it should be in your blood, no?
I'm reading a
Yeah.
book called Karma right now by Sadhguru. So Sadhguru is very, specifically explains in that book how the karmas of our ancestors or pre-ancestors have been imprinted on our DNA, and how we still carry their karma in, our present birth. And this is something which is absolutely, mind numbing and mind opening for me at the same time. So what you are saying right now, I can totally relate it to what I'm reading right now. The brain, genetic designing.
Yeah.
I think we are pre-designed, but if we can consciously do something to design when the child is to be born, I think that is something which will change a lot of things for parents and children for years to come and generations to come. I think this is what genetic
Yes.
brain designing is.
Yes. Nature and nurture. When we did for Dr. Kiran Bedi, she said, nature to nurturance. That is what is brilliance. So you're born with it? Ma'am said, yes, Sunny made me aware what I was born with. I added the tools, I sharpened them, and then you carve your destiny. So it's not just I'm born with it, I may not be using it. So there is one Oprah Winfrey, there's one Dr. Kiran Bedi. Otherwise, before meeting her, I used to write emails to all schools. Every child has a Dr. Kiran Bedi in her. Yes, true. But there's only one Dr. Kiran.
Yes, yes.
We all have a leader within.
Absolutely.
Our styles are different.
Right, right. Superb, Sunny. I mean, the great work you are doing. I'm so inspired by you, Sunny. Share some story, from one of your students or mentees that you have mentored, and they have come back with, the kind of impact that you have created on them. I think the viewers would really love to know and hear about it.
There are
I'm
many
sure there are
stories.
many, but
Yeah.
just
So
one
I will
maybe
touch
has
many
touched
in
you.
like this.
Yeah.
I was in Navjyoti India Foundation, and it was a family of 4 or 6 daughters. And in slums, there are like, social studies come true. More the children, more the income, want of a male child. It is still true in the villages. And we were in the location where it was a village also, and it was a slum also. So she, after 12th standard, she was one of the toppers. She got scholarship, 100%, and she was getting married. The boy family was coming to see her. So we went there. I was a project head. I went to the sabji market. Her father was a vegetable vendor. So we told, your daughter is selected for the scholarship. So we request you to give her a chance. Said, you don't know, you don't have daughters. When you have daughters, you will know. So today she's a banker.
Oh,
Then,
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
So all this happened effortlessly. And then we have, earlier nobody used to take science group in the slums. They used to take arts, commerce. Then there was a fight. No, I want science. Then they started becoming engineers. Then even girls started taking engineering. So now today they are, doing M Tech. So we are very happy about those stories. Then one of the families came from Shivkasi, 300 kilometers away for brain profiling. The teachers had told he will not be able to write, he is naughty, this, that. He said, no problem. Children are born with different abilities. So if you can channelize that, if you can take your child's no, feel the confidence what he has. He's an entrepreneur. School's education system is now restricting. Do this, don't do that. So these are some of the greatest, moments which I share with my beneficiaries, clients. They travel 300 kilometers, 500 kilometers only for brain,
Wow,
and they
super
feel so relieved.
great. I mean, this when you just said about listen to the child and listen to their nose. So my daughter, she is homeschooled, and she absolutely refuses to go to school. We tried to put her to school, and she was like really adamant that I don't want to go, and she would make our life hell for 5 months. This year we tried her to put her back to school, but finally she came back to homeschooling, and she was homeschooling for last 2 years during the COVID period again. But then when she's back, she's such a happier child. I mean, we can see the difference. So it's about recognizing what the child needs. So I have two kids, right? My son loves going to school. He was after my life that he wants to go back to school after the whole homeschooling journey. So he's enjoying school very much, but my daughter does not like school and she doesn't want to go. So I think as parents, we need to understand that they are different people. They have different needs. They have different learning needs. My daughter wants to become a baker. So if I tell her that, you should study this, that, she would ask me questions. Why do I need to read this? I want to become a baker. Why do I need to study Hindi when I have to do baking? So as parents, our job is just facilitator. We cannot impose what we think on our children, and I think you're very, very right in understanding the children, spending time with them, and I'm trying my best.
Listening to them.
Children,
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
yes.
Cha.
And then they open up.
Yes. Be a friend.
Yes.
Connect before correct. Touch lives, not just teach.
Right. Tell us
Yeah.
something about parent coaching. What has been your experience with coaching parents?
Only parents need coaching because we become parent by default. And then from day one, we think we are pro and we want trophy kids. And we are satisfying our own egos. We are living in our own fantasies. We are busy fulfilling our own lack. And we are passing on our wounds to children.
Yeah.
Like you said, we should listen. And in listening, lot of, because we have our own brain design, no, and we have to prove that you are mine, you better listen to me, and how dare you being half of my size, give me back answers. So in scolding and thrashing, we end up damaging the self-esteem of children.
Right.
If
Right.
you are not taking the no of the child, he'll become a slave. And we all want slaves, we all want obedient children, and then we expect them to go out and shine. That is a sad story. They should not retaliate and revolt with us, but they should not become people pleaser after marriage. They should not become people pleaser at work. How will that happen?
Right. I think
So,
as parents,
if
we
I
need
am born with
time.
less confidence, all these thrashing will make me a people pleaser, will kill me thoroughly, fully. I will never rise. And if you are not validating me, I will only be a beggar of validation from outside. If you are not looking at me, I will only want to be seen. And all children are trying hard to be seen, to be loved, to be validated, to be accepted. It sounds very easy for you and me sitting here talking. But think of those children. What did they do? And do teachers have time to see, to appreciate, to validate? So, this is why I love going to school. And children feel very safe, comfortable, and they say, this is the only period we feel at home. And they share every little thing with in our
Wow.
writing exercises. So think of those moments where none of the teachers, no parents have given them space to be a friend.
Wow.
And Indian scriptures, Indian scriptures also say this. Till 5, treat your child like a king and the queen. 5 to 12, discipline them. After 13, be a friend. I will not ask you your children's age. Don't worry. You look young.
Yeah, thank you for that. So Sunny, I can actually, see the passion in you when you talk, about children. What insight would you want to leave us with, the parents who are watching this show, and what, one message that is there in your mind that you would like to pass on, which is very, very important and we all need to know as parents?
One quote which goes, don't take life too seriously. Because take only one thing in life seriously, that is not to take life seriously. One. You look happy and be happy. If you are radiating happiness, your children will learn happiness. And radiate one belief: my child is a king, my child is a genius. Believe in the divine potential, right? And most importantly, just let them be.
Yes. Just let them
You
be.
are, yes, they are divine beings. They are born with divine potential. Give them love. Love heals. I went up to my mentor and said, because in genetics we say some designs need more love. But then my mentor turned around and said, hey, Sunny, who doesn't need love? So all of us need love, and love is a one-way traffic. Love is sincere concern for the happiness of the beloved. Are we living up to this definition? Or are we only attached and dying in our own fears? And in the name of love, we are bargaining. Look, I'll give you mobile if you study. I'll give you mobile if you study well. So we have started all the bargain and we are giving wrong things. And we think we are such good parents, you know.
I'm disciplining
You
my
have to earn
child.
it. You will earn love also like this. Love should be unconditional. And it is there in the books. It is there with the Lord. So whether I put water to sun god or not, sun shines. Whether I go to temple to pray or not, I get the breeze. And I get oxygen free, which hospitals charge a few lakhs. And we forget that. So let us be loving. That is the most important.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sunny, for the kind words and superb insights. It is a pleasure knowing you, having you on the podcast, and listening to you. I think we are really, really thankful for your time, for your knowledge, for your insight that you have shared with us and the viewers of this podcast. And on behalf of all my viewers, I would like to say many, many thanks. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you. You're doing a great job. You are the light I was talking about. So you are that sunlight, powerhouse, lighthouse. Just keep doing that with a smile, always, forever. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sunny.